from the motherland, thrown on wooden ships, packed like cargo in the hold, survival on their lips. Children torn from mothers on, families ripped apart, branded like their property, fire burning dark. Middle passage horror, bodies in the sea. Millions lost their lives before they'd ever see the land where they be tortured for the color of their skin. 300 years of suffering, where do I begin? We remember all the pain, remember every scar and every chain. History can't be erased, we speak their names, fighting so it never happens again. Cotton fields from dawn to dusk, work until they bled. Whip for looking up too long or lifting up their head. Masters living lavish off the labor of the slaves, build a nation's wealth upon their unmarked graves. Oh Lord, sold at auction blocks like animals on display. Husbands, wives, and children all scattered far away. No education, no rights, not even their own name. Just numbers in a ledger of America's shame. We remember all the pain, remember every scar and every chain. History can't be erased, we speak their names, fighting so it never happens again, never again. They sang spirituals in the night to keep that spirit strong. Codes hidden in the melodies, freedom was the song. Underground railroad running, Harry led away, risking everything for one more soul to save. Resistance in the shadows, rebellions in the light. Turner Prosevesi, standing up to fight. But the system kept on grinding, treating humans like machines. The coolest chapter written in American history scenes. We remember all the pain, remember every scar and every chain. History can't be erased, we speak their names, fighting so it never happens again, never again, no. Emancipation came but freedom wasn't really free. Jim Crow laws and terror lynching from the trees. Reconstruction promises were broken and betrayed. Sharecropping kept them trapped, just slavery remained. Generational trauma running through the bloodline still. Mass incarceration, modern chains that kill. We gotta learn the truth of what our ancestors endured, so we can build a future where humanity is pure. We remember all the pain, remember every scar and every chain. History can't be erased, we speak their names, fighting so it never happens again, never again, no. To every soul who suffered, to every life they took, their stories written deeper than any history book. We stand on your shoulders, we carry on your fight. From the darkness of the past, we're walking toward the light. Never forgotten, forever in our heart. The legacy lives on, we'll never let it part. Changed it yesterday, but tomorrow we are free. Honoring your memory for all eternity. We remember all the pain, remember every scar and every chain. History can't be erased, we speak their names, fighting so it never happens again, never again, no. Packed into the bottom of the wooden slave ship tight. No room to stand or turn, no access to the light. Laying in their waste with disease spreading fast. Praying every moment wouldn't be their last. Children crying out for mothers they can't see. Men and women changing at their dignity. The smell of death surrounding every breath they take. How many souls can human cruelty break? Down below the dead, water's cold as death. Every single breath might be our last breath. On the ocean, waves of agony. Sharks following the vessels through the open sea. Bodies thrown overboard, no burial, no grave. Just food for the predator, swimming in the waves. Some chose to resist by refusing all their food. Rather die with honor than endure the servitude. Captains broke their teeth to force them to eat, turning human beings into commodity meat. Down below the deck, water's cold as death. Every single breath might be our last breath. Smallpox, dysentery, fevers running high. 15-20% would never survive. The ones who made it carry trauma in their soul. Memories of that journey took a heavy toll. land, beating till they bled. Watching fellow captives dying, stacking up the dead. The transatlantic horror, history's darkest crime. His million lives lost during that time. Down below the dead, waters cold as death. Every single breath, might be our last breath, whoa. Armageddon's on, ships of misery. Captains throwing people overboard to claim insurance fee. Rebellions in the darkness, fighting for their life. Sinking when his warriors, rising up to fight. But Moses had to suffer through the endless days, dreaming of their homeland in the watery haze. The Middle Passage stands as testament to pain. Oceans hold the memories of every soul in chains. Atlantic waters deep, where ancestors sleep. They sleep, their spirits we keep, in memories we weep. Never forgotten, 12 million strong. Your sacrifice lives on in every freedom song. Freedom song, yeah.
We walked through Cordoba when it was the light. Most advanced city shining through the night. While Europe was dark, we brought the Renaissance. They studied at our feet, we gave them their chance. Our medicine saved lives across the land. Our navigation tools put the world in their hand. Then they turned those ships around the African shores. Started hunting down the descendants of the Moors. We taught them everything they claim to know. Now they profit off our labor, still won't let it go. Suffering and our pain. While they walk in privilege, we carry the chain. They needed bodies for tobacco, sugar, and cotton fields, so they justified the horror with religious shields. Said we weren't human, just 3/5 at best. Used the Bible to explain away the rest. But we were architects of algebra and astrology. They learned from our scholars, studied our cosmology. Now they act like we emerged from nothing at all, like we weren't ruling the empire standing tall. Yeah. The amalgamation was strategic and cruel. Break the bloodline, that was their rule. Light skin, dark skin, divided by a shade. All while picking crops in the fields we made. Fruitful for their pockets, deadly for our kin. They got wealthy off our labor, that's the greatest sin. But you can't keep truth buried forever in the ground. Our Moorish roots will call it an ancient sound. Before the ships we wore the crown. Before the chains we ran the town. History's a weapon when it's properly told. Remember we were kings, remember we were bold.
They came at dawn with chains and fire, tore my world apart, ripped my babies from my arms, left scars upon my heart. My husband fought with all his might but couldn't break us free. Now I'm walking through this darkness where the cypress trees can't see. Every step I take is heavy, weighted down with pain. Mud is pulling at my ankles like the shackles and the chains. Spanish monsters hanging low like tears that never dry. And the water's rising slowly while I'm asking heaven why my children's laughter echoes somewhere distant in my mind. But when I reach out for the memory, there's nothing I can find. The marsh is thick and endless, swallowing the light. And I've been running from the horror every single night. Down in the swamp, where the water runs deep, where the willows are crying and the shadows don't sleep. I gave all I had, but they took everything. Now the marshes migrate and the bullfrogs they sing. These waters will hold me, pull me down below, where the pain can't reach me and the tears won't flow. I can still smell the smoke from my cabin burning down. Hear my daughter screaming mama as they drag her through the town. My son was only 7 at his daddy's gentle lies. Now he's working fields somewhere beneath those burning skies. They said we weren't even human, just some property to sell. Split our family into pieces, turned our lives into a hell. My husband's blood still stains the ground where he made his final stand. And I'm sinking in this water with his ring upon my hand. The arch and block, the whip and postmasters and the greed took every single thing I love to satisfy. Now quicksand's got me thinking this might be my only rest. The swamp can have my broken body pain carved in my. Down in the swamp where the water runs.